FIFA 17 experiment. It's kind of the hot topic on YouTube right now in terms of career mode. Because unfortunately, career mode itself is dead already. It's April, and it's sad. So I decided to jump on the bandwagon like anyone else would, and try and get something going that people may find interesting. And today, the experiment we're trying out is seeing if Arsenal can win the league with a world-class striker in their team. Because let's face it, Arsenal always think they're in with a chance of winning the Premier League, and it never really is the case. They always drop off, and the main complaint is they don't have a striker, and they don't have a very, very strong CDM. Let's see what a striker can do and change, maybe, for Arsenal. Can this one world-class player carry Arsenal to a league title? I could have done it with Suarez, but he already attempted making a Premier League team champions and he kind of failed. So it's time to give Robert Lewandowski a shot in the Premier League and see what Arsenal can do. Arsenal have been in the news lately with some pretty horrendous publicity, thanks to fans of their own. Wenger in, Wenger out. It's not my discussion and I'm not going to get into it. All I need is this man right here. 120 million. We're not going to sign anyone else. My name is Arsene Wenger. I don't sign anyone. The fact that I'm signing Lewandowski is more than enough. On a serious note, we're not here to play games. We're here to sim the entire season. And just see what kind of effect a player like Robert Lewandowski has on the Arsenal side. Will he finally be able to bring that little bit extra that they need? I mean, right now we've got Alexis Sanchez playing as a striker and Oxlade-Chamberlain in CDM. That is not what you want, is it? And this is what we've gone with. Cazorla in CDM is a bit weird, but he says he can play there, and it's all about ratings in career mode. It doesn't really matter if the player fits in or not. Sanchez back to left mid, he can play there, he has played there before, and he's now playing striker in Arsenal because they don't have someone that can do that role to an acceptable level. But now we've got Robert Lewandowski, the big man up front, and now it's time to find out what Arsenal Football Club can do this season. Will the fans finally be happy with Arsene Wenger and his transfer business? We're going to sim to the 1st of January. That's the opening day of the next transfer window. Not that I'm going to sign anyone, but that's around the right point in the season where I can start taking a look at the stats and how we're doing. And after that, we'll sim towards the end of the season, look at the cup runs we've had, look at the Champions League results we've had, and of course the Premier League. And how many goals Lewandowski has scored, because he's the main reason we're doing this video and this experiment, to see what he can do. We're already into November. This is advancing relatively nicely. If I have to give a prediction on where we'll finish, I don't think Lewandowski is enough for Arsenal to win the league. I feel like they'll finish top 3, but be outshined by the likes of Chelsea and Man City potentially, at least on career mode, especially Chelsea in real life, to be fair. But let me know what you think. Where will we finish with Arsenal in this career mode? And also, let me know which other experiments you'd like to see me do in the future on the channel, because this could be a thing that happens a lot more now that regular career mode series are pretty much boring and nobody watches them. So this is like the new type of content people want to see. So let me know your thoughts and suggestions in the comments down below as well. I put him in the team. How is he? He's there, he's tired, he's played games. What are you talking about, Robert? He's not happy at this club. Another big player that's not happy at Arsenal Football Club. What a surprise. Anyways, let's take a look at how many games he's played, because only 9? Oh, that's not good. I don't know what happened, and he only scored 1 goal and 2 assists. You saw I put him in that starting 11, and I don't know why he's not playing. What the hell has my assistant manager done? Anyways, he has had an impact. He has played 9 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. Let's take a look at the results. I'm sorry, that's funny. That is really funny. Arsenal are 4th. What a surprise. I still think if Lewandowski gets played actually in the second half of the season, and don't ask me why he hasn't, then they could still they could still get in the top 3, which was my initial prediction. Tottenham are winning the league right now. Jesus Christ. It's not been a good day for Arsenal fans, is it? If this was a realistic career mode, I'd do this and submit, but no. We're not letting Alexis Sanchez go. He's staying at this club whether he wants. He's actually very happy. That's unrealistic as well. It will be to Real Madrid. Nope. I'm not selling anyone. I'm keeping the team the same, but I have simmed forward a couple of weeks to see if Lewandowski has actually played games now. We have played 4 games since I looked at his stats when he had 9 games, so he should be on 13, hopefully. And he has to play. Like, genuinely, put him in the fucking team, because otherwise this experiment has been a bit wasteful. 9 games. Listen! Put him in the team! Let's just start doing it like that. I'm going to simulate the games properly, not through the calendar, and then he has to play. We're playing... Oh, Xhaka. We're playing against Tottenham. Let's skip. Bang. 1-0 win. There we go. He's having an impact. I feel like something is awfully wrong with EA's simulation through the calendar, because you saw that I did not replace Lewandowski at all. And it doesn't make sense for me to see him not really play many games. But we're going to do it this way, and hopefully we can make it to the end of the season by midnight. And Arsenal-Watford, I'm expecting goals from Lewandowski. Bring us that win! We've won. He didn't score, but he probably got 2 assists. He did actually get an assist, you know. I'm just going to take it game by game and see where we end up. But we're playing Hull at home, and we have a chance to get away from 4th. We can jump up to even 2nd if we win this game. Surely Arsenal will not make a mistake with Lewandowski up front, and we should comfortably win this at the Emirates. Am I right? Am I right? Let's take a look. Arsenal versus Hull City. Sanchez scores. Lewandowski scores! Look at that! Important goal as well, you know. It was a second goal in the game, I believe, a 5-1 win. You know, that second goal from a 5-1 win is always very important. Lewandowski has changed the future. We're top of the league! Arsenal Football Club! We're top of the league! Chelsea away. Well, it was fun while it lasted, right? Second is not bad. I predicted top 3. I didn't think we'd win the league, but now that we're going to lose to Chelsea because it's away from home and we don't really stand a chance even with Robert Lewandowski, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, Theo Walcott on an assist from Lewandowski, I kid you not, has equalised, and that could be huge in the title race. Now it's February, and this is usually where Arsenal start to drop off. Since that Chelsea game we drew, we've lost to them in the FA Cup, we've lost to Roma, we've drawn to Southampton, we've drawn to Leicester, and this is more like the Arsenal we all know and love, right? Spurs have retaken the lead. Right, visiting Anfield like this when we're in bad form. Another draw. I mean, are we now 4th? Most likely we are. Let's take a look. Oh no, it's Champions League next. Never mind. I'm not even being funny. We turned it around against Roma. We won on penalties. We're through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Then we beat West Brom. Is there hope? We beat Man City as well. And can we beat West Ham? Of course we can. That should put us right back in the title race. We've got Tottenham in the quarterfinals. Lewandowski, it's time to shine. And we're in touch and distance, kind of, with Spurs and Chelsea. It can be done. We have got to beat Palace, who won their last 3 games. We're away from home. Please win. Lewandowski, have an impact. And yes, again, he's got those 2 assists. I know he has. I mean, he's picked up his goal-scoring form, to be fair. He's got now 5 goals in 22 games, which still isn't great. But he's putting Arsenal in a spot where they're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. They're still kind of in the title race in top 3 like I predicted. So I feel like if we end the season strong, we can still achieve what we want to achieve. We lost to Middlesbrough 1-0. We made it through thanks to away goals to the semi-finals of the Champions League, which is kind of cool. But we have bottled in the Premier League. Middlesbrough. Really. We're in 5th. Jesus Christ, man. Beating a 10-man Sunderland team 2-0. Walcott and Sanchez with the goals after some brilliant hold-up play from Lewandowski when he's backing into the defender and knocking it down to both of them for a goal. That's exactly what happened, believe. Oh, that's just not nice what you're reading right there, is it? If Tottenham beat us, they've won the league. Simple as. And Lewandowski will not have had the best of seasons here at Arsenal. Maybe the Premier League just isn't suited to him, although he's a big target man. He's kind of a complete striker. I don't know why he wouldn't be able to do it. It's a 1-1 draw. It's not great. Now, obviously, Lewandowski, he's got experience. He knows to save his strength for the most important competition, and that is the Champions League in this instance. He's going to bag a hat-trick against Barcelona, and he's going to set us off to potentially make that final, because this is the semi-final. He's saving his hat-trick for the return leg. Champions Cup, semi-final, first leg. Lewandowski needs a goal. See, this is what it is, yeah? The English press is so harsh on players. They don't give them time. The confidence of Lewandowski is obviously now a little bit shook because the press keeps talking about him, saying how he's doing bad and stuff. It's not what you want. It's not Lewandowski's fault. It's the English press the fault. And now he's going to get his hat-trick. No, he's not. He scored. He scored. Doesn't matter. It doesn't mean fuck all because we're not going to win anything. We're going to be in Arsenal. We are Arsenal. I give up. I give up. I'm simming to the end of the season. We've lost to Stoke. I give up. This is... Now I finally know what it feels like to be an Arsenal fan, because I really wanted us to do better than this. Just sim to the end of the season. This has been painful. The Premier League is finished. We've ended just outside my prediction. Not top 3. We've ended 4. Lewandowski played a stunning 30 games, got 6 goals and 4 assists. And 6 clean sheets. Maybe we played him at CDM at some point. Ozil scored and assisted more. He had more goal contributions, Ozil, as well as Alexis Sanchez. They all played more games, yes, I know. Santi Cazorla scored 21 goals from CDM. This game actually annoys me when I see stuff like that. So, Lewandowski, not suited to the Premier League. I think we can all safely say that. But let's take a look at where we finished. Well, we know that we finished 4th in the Premier League, and that was kind of a given. I think most of you predicted that. And the FA Cup, we actually made it to the round of 16. I had to look for a second. It's not great, is it? Moving on from the FA Cup. The EFL Cup. Now, this is a competition where we did relatively well in. We didn't make it to the round of 16 in the EFL Cup. Now, the Champions League was decent, to be fair. A Champions League semi-final, Lewandowski scored our only goal against Barcelona, so fair play to him. And it's going to be an all-Spanish final. Boring again. Now, I know Santi Cazorla scored twice the goals Lewandowski has from a central defensive midfield position, but it would still be interesting to see if he's finished in the top scorers charts. There is Welbeck, who played as a substitute most of the time. Most expensive player on the team, didn't deliver. Au revoir, as they say in Polish French. Bye. And that's it. That's done. I don't need to do anything. The season's over. We failed. But maybe there is some potential to do this again, maybe with a better, central defensive midfielder, even though Cazorla was our best player. It doesn't make sense. But let me know what kind of experiments you would like to see next. And I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.